Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author, and today I am working on finishing up some of the Christmas gifts that I've been working on. And I just wanted to do a really quick tutorial to show you how I am going about doing this. So, as you know, I have made some neck pillows. I did a tutorial on that. I will link down below to where you can find that. Or if you follow all the way to the end of this video, you'll see it on the end screen and you can click on it and it'll take you to that video. But this is what I'm talking about. So this is the neck pillow. And once we finish these, we leave a small opening to stuff it, and then we have to close that up. And so what I'm going to show you is how I'm closing this up using a ladder stitch. It's invisible. You can't even tell that I've really even done anything until you get up super, super close, and then you can kind of see that right here, the little stitch, came, you can see it right there. But for the most part, you can't even tell. It looks like all the other seams. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. Now, when I did the original pillow that I worked on, I just sewed it up really quick the way that I do it, just because it was for me. So I don't care what it looks like. But because these are gifts for people, I do care what it looks like. And so I'm going to show you how to do this with a ladder stitch. And so I'm just going to tip the camera down. And we're going to get started. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing, show you, and that will be the end of that. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. All right, first things first, I'm going to pick a thread that matches. So you're probably not going to be able to see this thread too well because this thread actually does match quite well. I'm going to use more than what I need. And the reason I do this is because it's easier to have more than to not have enough. And then you find yourself with a shorter piece of thread, and that doesn't work out too well. So, and then I'm going to just grab my needle here real quick. This is the needle that I'm working with. And then I will just thread this like so. And pull the thread through. I'm going to double up on my thread here. Find the other end of the tail right here. Now, this is how I tie my knots on when I go to hand sew. I fold the tail in half, which is another reason why I do this with more thread than what I need. And then I just loop it around my fingers, and then I just tie the knot and I pull it through. So then I just come over and I just clip what I don't need. So clip that off, and then I'm going to clip off this other little tail. Should have something that looks an awful lot like that. Okay, so just a knot. And however you want to tie your knot is up to you. There's fancy ways to tie them and there's non-fancy ways, and I use the non-fancy way. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my thread and my needle and thread, and I'm going to go in right here at this opening, and I'm just going to do this just to get started. So I'm going to take a small bite right there, and I'm going to just pull my thread up. Oops. Don't pull too hard or you'll pull it through like I just did. We're going to try that one again. Okay, so don't pull it really hard, otherwise it'll pull all the way through. Now I'm going to flip my pillow because I'm right-handed. Doggone it, my knot keeps coming undone. You know what? I think I need to re-knot. Make myself a little thicker knot, I think, because for some reason doesn't like that. Not sure what's going on. Okay. All right. So now as you can see, I have it clipped. So what I did after I sewed this was I just folded this in and I just clipped it. So now I'm going to remove the clips from right here, and I'm just going to start by taking a small bite right here into the fabric fold. So you stick your needle in that fold and you come out right there, okay? And then I'm going to go to the opposite side and I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to do it again, like so. And I'm going to pull it. I'm going to come over to the opposite side again, grab that right in that fold, take a small bite, and now I'm going to just kind of give this a nice little tug, and that's going to hide my stitching. And I'm just going to continue going, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of thread. So I'm going to take another small bite right there. Come over to the opposite side, come into this fold, take a small bite, pull it, and you could just keep doing this until you get enough stitches here. This is called a ladder stitch, also known as an invisible stitch. And you just keep going. When you have enough thread like so, and that's when you want to take it and pull it. And this is what kind of makes it. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to pull your thread out or break it. Trust me, I've done it. If it can be done, I've probably done it, and I did do it earlier today. So just be careful what you're doing. So you're just going to continue to take these little bites and just pull. Again, coming over here. Oops. Small bite. Once you get a system going, it doesn't take very long at all. I like to do this while I'm watching TV. The only problem is that you need to have some pretty good lighting so that you can actually see what you're doing. So if you're going to do it while watching TV, make sure you got a good overhead light. And as I get closer to the end, I just start popping out these pins or these clips because I don't really need them as much. You could also iron it, would help it to lay flatter. I don't do that because I find that it's not really all that necessary, but you do what works for you. Sorry, I did not mean to bump the camera. As you can see, it really doesn't take that long. I'm almost done. Okay, we're getting to the very end here. Come on. Pull that tight. Oops. Come up here. So you want to go just behind the last stitch that you made so that you're actually catching everything here. So, okay, we're at the end on that one. And we are just about here at the end on this one. There we go. Gonna pull this tight. Gonna go back in here one more time. Okay. Now what I do, because now that I have it like so, and I've got it all pulled, I'm going to take my needle. I'm going to come out because we're doing this very last one. And I'm going to take my needle, and I have this little loop here. And I am just going to pull that loop to knot this up. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go right back in here. I'm going to pull this through. And I'm going to find that little knot again. I'm going to knot that down. I'm going to pull this little piece is sticking up, so I'm going to just kind of tack it. Just to make sure it doesn't come undone. And then I take my thread and I just bring it again through the seam line again that we just created, and I just pull it and come out the end. And then I'm going to clip my thread. So we just bury the thread. And that's what we have. So that is called a ladder stitch, also known as an invisible stitch. It is awesome to close up a pillow or anything that you are hand stitching. So now I am officially done with all the gifts. Yay! I finally finished. Here is one that I did. I don't know why I said we. I'm the only one doing these. I've made 18 of these, all unique to each family member. But this is one that I did. I like this one a lot. This one is actually kind of my favorite, just because it's really a cool print. Have that one, and then I have this one. And then I have some that are already wrapped up. So, and I can see right here that I probably need to stitch. So I did these in the dark, and that's tough when you're trying to sew those in the dark. So you can see my stitching is not 100% perfect. And that's okay, because not everything is perfect, as you know, right? We strive to get it as perfect as we can, but unless somebody, like I just showed you, unless somebody is actually sitting there going, I wonder, oh my gosh, they stitched that up by hand. It looks terrible. I mean, no one's going to do that. I mean, unless if they are doing that to you, you need to tell them no. But I'm just saying, so you're not going to have somebody sitting there doing that. You're going to have somebody go, oh my gosh, what a great pillow. Yes, you know, this is going to fit behind my neck perfectly, and I'm going to watch TV, and it's going to be great. That's the kind of reaction that you're going to get. So if you are still looking for a last minute project to do, here we go. So that really is it. I just wanted to take a quick moment to show you how I stitch up the pillows that I make as gifts, and how to do that ladder stitch, because it really is a great stitch. It is a little time consuming, but as you can see, it took me, what, maybe 4 or 5 minutes to stitch that pillow, so not really too bad. And so I have a video on how to make these awesome neck pillows. Like I said, I'll link it down below in the description box. I will also put it at the end of the screen. And if you have any questions, put them down below in the comment section. So if you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to click the little bell. You'll get notified each and every time that I upload a new awesomely cool video. And what else? Keep on crafting. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.